Are you done yet? I know you're keeping the house warm, but you make an awful lot of noise in my basement. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Just gonna do a little quick episode of some running on the rocks with some of my favorite, most capable rigs. I do have some other videos in the plans, and, of course, it takes time to edit things like that, and working on it. I've been a little under the weather. Apparently, I got some COVID. Nasty word, right? No one wants to hear that. So, hey, I'm just gonna crawl in the basement and give you guys some footage. Fun fact, did some work to my Tarantula build, and I put some underdrive in the rear, which of course gives you overdrive in the front, and we're gonna see how that works today. So let's hit it. All right, here we are. I got 3 rigs out. Of course, can't have any buddies. I got COVID, so here are my 3 buddies, my 3 amigos. We're gonna hit some rocks. Well, we're gonna start with some foam. Anyway, up first, FX118. I don't call it a Fury wagon, I call it the Fury Bolt. If you've been on the channel before, you know. But this is totally FX118. Go over it real quick. She has brass Injora beadlocks on 64 mil rock terrain from Injora. You can see there's Fury Tex. I flipped my shocks. I've moved them. Put a bumper on it. This body just needed holes moved a little bit. I did put a bumper on the rear because I did bash it on the rocks a few times. Decided that it wouldn't hurt to have one on there. That is SCX JLU bumper just flipped upside down and trimmed to fit. But hey, it works, man. Let's see this thing move. Of course, this is the smoothest of them. With that brush system, it's the only brushless system I got. You're gonna forgive me a little bit for not being the best one-handed camera guy and driver. Oh, struggling already. This is gonna have to turn and burn. Gotta get all the dirt off the tires or something here. Oh, you can do it. Make a new line. Are we binding? Oh, come on now. Oh. Really struggling there. There we go. You're gonna need all of that steering angle to get on there. There it is. Nice and easy. Alright, we're gonna pause you there. We're gonna move on to the next one here. Next, got right here the Warthog build. I've been featuring this one a lot. Enjoy 70 mils. TRX 4M shocks flipped. Run to different locations in the chassis. I can go over it a little further if anybody's really curious. A little bit of brass on it. It's got some plus 6 mil hex to help clear these for steering. It does not have a lot of steering. I got a ramp crab servo and some aluminum links to make it all happen there. If you saw the foam video, special foams, and the whole reason for this thing can flex like you wouldn't believe. It needs a limiting strap for serious climbing purposes, but it seems to still do pretty good. And I like how that front end drops. You'll see when it gets to some obstacles later, it just seems to hook and pull like the other ones just can't do. So, alright, let's move. And this is a brush system, Maker Fire, big old 50 motor, not a 30. But yeah, I really like it. And these foams with these tires just have way more grip. Look at that. All that brass weight didn't really help that other thing much, did it? Just climbed right up that. Even though I don't have a lot of steering, we still made it up. That's fine. And the next one, of course, is my Tarantula. I'm letting it run some lights. I probably shouldn't because I don't know if the battery will make it through the whole video, but we're going to try. But again, like I said, put some underdrive in the rear. Now this has got the Endure Rock Swamp Claws, 64 mils. I don't think these rims are vented well enough is a big problem. Of course, this is on a Traxxas controller, so I pardon the shaky camera because I'm trying to run almost two-handed while I hold the controller and the phone. I'm recording on my phone. But we're going to take a harder line because I know it can do this. Just, oh man. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we're going to park you right there for half a second. We're going to have to move that Fury wagon. Alright, Fury wagon, you're up. Reposition. Oh yeah. Top of the mountain. Yeah, one of my videos I named all these. There we go. We'll be going down down this side, down through there, and up through the other side and back down. For now, we'll see if we can ease. Oh yeah. And we're back. I had to do a little bit of a lighting change. Ooh. And the one thing about this FX118 I've noticed, and I gotta go in and adjust throttle curve or something, is the reverse is way too touchy. I always seem to bump it, and you bump it and it doesn't just move a little, I mean, it takes right off on you. You know, it's got that, it just wants to go, so. Oh no, are we hung? Might be in a little trouble here. Oh, we might be in big trouble. Oh, can we make this turn down the hill? Try. There we go. That brushless system. All that torque just crushing that tire right there. Oh man. Nice and controlled on the descent. Gotta love that. Now coming back up this has been really kind of tricky. It's kind of a, you really need to give her some when you get to that gatekeeper, and if you don't do it right, you end up in trouble. Alright, there's that. We're gonna move on to the next one. Here we go. Alright, let's go Warthog. Pardon the jerky version 1 electronics. I am going to sort that out eventually. But this was a super budget build. Literally pretty much all out of spare parts. Actually, it is spare parts. New phrase to, what are you made out of spare parts, bud? Yes, actually I am. For the most part, that one is. And as you can see, it does pretty good for being made out of spare parts. Here, we'll just park on top of this real quick. Easy now. There it is. Look at that. This is why I built it. It's capable and it does cool things, man. Woo! Alright, next up, the Traxxas. Alright, I call it the Traxxas because I'm still running the Traxxas. The Traxxas electronics and the controller, which is such a pain. So what I actually do is steer with the camera hand and rotate the controller. It's tricky to say the least, but I can do it. Sort of. just really wish I had the thumb piece or something, or could change it around. Pardon the dogs barking in the background. Alright. Let's go sort something out. Hoping it was mail call, but we're not there yet. Oh dear. Don't fall off. Oh man, I don't know. We're gonna... Oh yeah, see that underdrive in the rear kind of makes that overdrive, and then that nice steering angle from the Traxxas axles. Man. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe it was mail call. I don't believe I had anything coming today, though. I had metal gears coming for the EZRC Patriot. I stripped the plastic diff out, and no, diffs, both of them, and I'm gonna replace them because I may do that as a 500 subscriber giveaway. I don't know. Maybe you guys should, if you're watching, comment and like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up on that idea, and maybe I'll make it happen. It's untouched other than the diff gears. Oh, here I am talking away, and I roll it right off the side. Let's give you some help there and put you back. Let's give you a reset on that one. Jeez. Yeah. So. Get you hung up. What are you hung up on? There you are. That's better. Without driving off the edge. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Fury Wagon here. If it can drive off of the out from under the Warthog there. I have controllers everywhere, so this is tricky. Alright. Now, I am recording everything in 60 frames per second, 4K on this phone. There's that reverse again. I didn't even barely touch the controller there. Are we just gonna take that with us, I guess? Yeah, why not? Let's see how long we can drag it along. Dun, 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 dun. There it goes. Alright, so we're gonna do this challenge line. This is extremely challenging line. But they all can do it. So, we're gonna give them each 3 attempts on camera to do this. The problem here is I'm bottomed out. I just don't have the reach. Attempt 1. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, make sure I'm lined up. It's a little bit tricky to do on the camera. I'm trying to watch over the camera. There we are. No, it's not really gonna work, is it? Wait, nope. I tried to save it. Attempt number 2. Come back. There you are. I feel like these tires are just struggling because I haven't used them in a while. There. Oh, 3, you're out. Okay. We're going to reset you. You're going to take the bypass down here. Take the bypass. Okay. You gotta get down through here. Now, this rock gets everybody. Gotta be careful. You gotta make the gap. I should have showed the bypass more. It does give you a nice little side hill action there. There you go. Nice. Look at that. I'm gonna park you out on the rocks and wait for everybody else. There we are. Perfect. Alright, now it's the Warthog's turn. Doesn't have that brushless torque power or the control or the smoothness, but it's got its own little tricks. So, and part of its tricks the fact that I have special foams in these tires and it just walks through all obstacles, and then you get in that droop, that drop down. It's so useful. This is really actually kind of still tough to do with one hand. Now look at that thing, can just stand there and not fall over, even though I got all that weight tipped up. See, I don't know. This one can almost make the obstacle without having to, we'll call that attempt 1, I guess, because I messed it up. I don't know if this can do it, or if I can even do it with one hand right now. Oh, it wants to so bad. Get a little bit of axle binding there. Oh, attempt number 2. Back on your feet, soldier. Alright. This one-handed stuff is very, very tricky. And just so you know, practicing, you know, I'm gonna do these future videos and reviews. It's just gonna have to be one of them things you do. Oh, I might have it right. There is a very tricky way. Get the front tire to drop down and attempt number 3. I guess nobody's gonna make this today. Maybe this other guy's gonna make it for us. These things take some serious abuse. Did I forget to strap that in? I might have forgotten to strap that in to begin with. No, let's fix that. Ta-da! All battery. Alright, so seems how I can't remember if I didn't strap that in or not. I'm gonna give that one more attempt. Oh, no, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna take the bypass. Alright. Off we go. Over the bypass. Down over the rock. You're gonna end up doing tricks here, aren't you? Oh, look at that thing flex just... Oh man, it's so cool. Really, really love that build so far. Really neat. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, the hardest one to run, and one of the more capable at the moment with that steering drive in it. Not with these tires, but these are doing better than the rock terrains. I gotta say, the Swamp Quad, really neat. I like it. This has a slight advantage. I think it has the longest wheelbase. Oh yeah, look at that. Best turning. Look at that thing, just hooked and drove right up over it. No bypass needed. Tarantula. Oh, and I'm talking away. Takes a reverse for the rock. That's alright. Da 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 da. Alright, let's go. Let's go over the bumpy rocks. Portal axles on that, give it plenty of clearance. Just driving over those rocks up the mountain. No problem. The kids have been down here and they've packed this down so much that it's not very loose anymore. Whoopies! Hey, that reverse is so touchy. Faith's a strong word. So we're at the next gate here. This is going to be, set it up. This is going to be the challenge here, is to get up over that, all the way to the top. And we'll park back up there. Alright. This is the gate. We're going to go from here. See, there we go. This one has one of the toughest times with it. Right now with these tires. So capable a rig. Alright, see the problem is you get to here and you bottom out on that big aluminum frame and it does not want to get over it. Oh. There we go. Alright. I'm surprised I managed to get that right away. And we're bottomed out again. There we are. We got it. Let's keep going up. Right to the top. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Are we going to recover it? We're going to have to turn into it. There we go. I'm going to take the challenge line. There we are. Oh, we're not out of it yet. Oh no. We lost it. How did we lose it? We're not there yet. Alright, settle down. Settle down. It's not want to pull itself out. Oh no. Oh, bind. Attempt one. We're gonna fix that. That's supposed to be over like that. Kids were down here and they are running all over it, and definitely had to do some rearranging to it. I did say I was gonna go up that, didn't I? Whoops, I guess we went up this to start. There it is. Ta-da! See if we can get all three of them parked up on the rock. There it is. Alright, next. Alright, here we go with the Warthog. Now this is where this thing's just gonna walk right over this. The half foams. They're the foams out of the original FX118 tires. And right up over that. Get that drop and the hook. See, that's so nice. Does it right here too. Man, this is just gonna walk way up this. Put a little limiting strap on that front and it's just gonna seem to work so much better. Oh, I think that rig might be in the way up there to do this. Or it doesn't matter. Still climbing. There we go. Get that right out of the way. We'd almost pushed him over the edge. Alright, I'm curious to see how this guy's going to do because of its linkage setup. It walked right up that. I don't know if you're going to bottom and hook. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There we go. little juice. Ooh, you can hear it struggling on a bind here somewhere. Sorry to shake the camera on you. There it goes. Knew it wanted to go. Move that rock out of my way. Yeah, I don't know. Just not enough. Wheelbase. There it is. Yeah, okay. That hook on the steering is just so nice. Oh, come on, baby. It's bottoming out. I do have a stainless steel skid on it because I feel that slides nicer than the aluminum one. Oh, we're off of course here. I'll just take a different line. Ta-da! Oh, we're not there yet, but do we have room? This rock's gonna slide over. Oh yeah. And they were all piled up on the rock. Woohoo! Perfect. Give them a reset. We're gonna do that line I was saying. One more. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna call it good for one video. I want to get these edited up and put something up for you guys to watch. But in the future, I have a couple videos I want to do. One of them, I guess, you guys aren't paying attention. Fair RC is doing some wicked sales. Definitely should be on board with them. The FMS products with the custom paint is just awesome. Here I am talking away. I don't even know what I'm doing with this car. What am I doing? We're going to start over. Alright, yes, you do have to get over this gate. I don't know why that was so difficult while I was talking to you. But, nice. We're going to give you some close, slow footage. Maybe. Come on. Come on. There we are. Mind my line here. There's two lines. Go to the left. It's kind of a tricky one. Go to the right. Seems to be the easier one. And just for the sake of filming with one hand and driving with the other, we're going to try this easier line. Oh boy. We're going to understeer right off it. Oh, come on. These poor tires are just struggling a little right now. Yeah, vent these a little bit better. Everything is so much more challenging when you're driving with one hand. Sort of. Close in action of hand to God. Let's attempt you again. From the bottom, of course. And it's just one of them things, you know, It's all in them tires. I love the rock terrains, but sometimes they don't. Gives me an idea. I wonder how they used to do in the snow and ice outside. Are you gonna get there? Come on. That's all burning them. Oops. My thumb slipped off. I wasn't done with that line. I know I can make it. There we are. Uh-oh. Obviously you don't want to go over that. There it is. Okay. And to the top, baby. It made it. It was struggled a little. Down into the slates of hell. Nah, not today, guys. Let's get the other one up over that and call it good. And we're off with the Warthog again. So, this thing makes these entry gates so easy. With that way that front end just drops down. So hard to give you that slower crawl footage with these version 1 electronics, the herky jerky jerks. But can crush some of the hard lines real easily with this one. Well, we're on the servo horn. It's my only thing. I glued this servo in because it had broken mounts. And so it sticks out. Ooh, we're in a hole. I don't know if we're going to save that. There it is. Alright. Back on the servo again. Make my new line wherever I want it to go. Basically, I guess with this one. Oh, fail. Got too cocky there, didn't I? Huh. Alright, and we're back. We'll start here. Okay, I already messed up. Got myself over too far. Come on now. Come on. Fail number 2 already. Man, that first one I got lucky? No. Just trying to drive with one hand is not my thing at the moment. I'd set you guys up on a tripod. I don't feel like that gives you really the fun and live action that this can do. So I'm just going to continue to practice and apologize for my terrible one-handed driving. For now. And there we are. Whoop. Ta-da! Next. Alright, last but certainly not least is the Tarantula build. Now, I don't think I talked much about this one earlier. Running the Traxxas stock electronics with a PN Racing motor. And the rest is pretty much all Endura. Endura Tarantula chassis, Endura rims, Endura tires, Endura links. Oh, ramp crab servo. That's right. And I believe a ramp crab servo mount. So, that being said, mostly Endura and stock electronics. Thing's just gonna take a rock with it. Oh, slid off. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. Had to move and stop. I would have had it. No, we're not off yet. There we are. This is where that front acting as overdrive is going to come in handy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, how are we gonna make it? Nope. Oh, yeah. Is that a UFO? No. Car.